Hello and welcome back. We are in year 1948. As I said, I'll be back in a year, and here's where we are. Just a couple small things have changed. We are at a population now at 800. Our unemployment is still pretty low. Our food production is actually really kicking butt, and we did not collect nearly enough grain last year with what we had available. So all of those things and more, plus our population, our city is growing a little much, so we have to add some more buildings there. And also, and also, very important, this may be the biggest thing, we need another industry because we are starting to see enough workers to actually have enough like unemployed workers that we can probably just throw another one in here. And the gravel quarry. If you start early with the gravel quarry, something probably has to be different than what you usually do. I'll show you what I mean. As I just said, we did not collect all of the grain here. I'm not super surprised by that, but I think what I'm going to do is after the sowing cycle is done, I will get rid of one of these tractors, we'll add one of the harvesters, and we'll somehow get another one of these trucks out here. I'm also adding a grain storage. This is mainly requiring a lot of work days because my horse-drawn excavator is not very helpful. Yeah, but I'm hoping this will get done because the internal storage is only 100 and I was not able to keep up with that at all. As you can see, these guys are just sitting around, so they're not doing much or anything, which makes me think maybe wood should be the next industry that I set up. I don't know if that is beneficial enough or not, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I haven't seen any students in this hostel, which kind of bothers me, but it's okay. But most of these buildings currently are full, and that is not the site that I want. This is the only one that's still open, and there are only 8 more seats available. That's not a lot. I don't know if you knew that. But here we are. Students, I may have to allow passengers here pretty soon, but for right now, hopefully not. We got to start building a couple more buildings. What I want is this building. I want to clone this building. You're not going to let me clone that building. I'm worried that these mods are... Yeah, there's another path. It's not helping. I'm worried that these mods are not super kosher, but I will allow them for now. They're somewhere in this list. What is this? Prefabs. Can't do prefabs. Restaurant lofts. That's cool. Zelinkas. No. You require gravel boards, concrete, brick. You can house 64 workers. Don't hate you. I don't hate how you look. 64 workers sounds like a really good deal. Where should I put you? Where should I put you? Out here? Over here? I kind of like this. I think the beginning city... No, I actually like this. The beginning city probably can benefit from growing at different years, because maybe that will show you different buildings are used for the same construction. That'll be cool. I like that. At least start one of these. Are you in range of power? I'm gonna go with maybe not. Did I just check that? Because if they're not in range of power, I have to put them somewhere else. This one. You're definitely in range of power and everything that we need, so yeah, this is good. But yes, first problem. The next problem, this guy over here. I can only use one of these horse-drawn excavators, and 2 problems are with this one. 1, it's super slow, and 2, it still needs fuel every once in a while, and by the time it gets back here, it burns most of its fuel. So one option is to actually give this area, well, either deliver fuel directly to the quarries. That is an option. I don't like it. Or put a gas station out here, because the truck also needs fuel, and that could be an option, right? Somewhere here would be okay, but that would also require me to run power lines out here, which is something I don't want to do. At least not right now. So those aren't my favorite options. Don't like... This truck has to go, I'm going to say, to the bathroom to refuel a lot, and that's not great. But also when this guy is here, it is... Also, once this guy is here, it does take a fair amount of time to actually load these guys up. So what I'm considering is actually making, using workers for this. I know it's not great, but you can bring 40 workers in here, and they should be able to extract a lot, even if our quality of source is only 30% in this area. Gosh, that is bad. Like 100, but I don't know. This quarry setup is not really working the way I need it to work at this point, but I also don't want to import any quarried stone right now either. It's just another expense that I don't need. So, well. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? One surprising note, I made a lot of money last year. I was surprised by that. 62,000 just from food alone. I did have to kick out some electronics simply because there was always a truck here that had electronics packed, and that was blocking everything that we wanted to do, and that was not very helpful. How are we doing on food here? Good. The distribution office has been doing wonderfully, keeping the shopping center full, and our happiness stayed around 60%. It could be better. Loyalty has actually gone up. That's weird. And we have a lot of TV and radio available. Maybe, just maybe, one of the things that I could do to boost my productivity, even though we may not, no, we do need it right now. To boost our productivity and maybe even happiness as a radio station. Let's see what we can find. Sorry, came a little close there. University Children Emergency, nope. How about here? Gallery of Arts, Cinema, TV. Radio would be fine because I don't think TV was that exciting in the 1948. So, Staple A, I'm looking at the work days to decide if I want this. Small radio station. You need steel, but you need prefabs. Can't do it. Press building, 5,000 days, not happening. House of Radio. You could work, but you're very expensive. People's Broadcasting Service, very big. No, 1,300 days for this one. You don't look completely outlandish, I gotta say, but there's no collision on you. Nope, don't like you already, just for that. Medium radio, 900 days. You do need prefab, can't do it. TV station, I have one that we can use. Nope. TV tower, very interesting. Do you require workers? I don't think this was a real thing back then, but it does require workers, so I could technically build it, but it may not be what I'm looking for. No, none of these really tickle me, and we don't have prefab yet. And if I don't have a radio tower somewhere, then why, sorry, a radio station somewhere, why put a radio tower in or TV tower? Not going to be helpful. So, no, that's not what we're going to do. But yeah, this number has been fluctuating a lot, which is actually not a terrible thing. Obviously, it's worse in the winter, but look at this number. We have so many workers waiting here to get picked up and brought somewhere. Which is actually really, really good. I like that. So, oh, these guys are doing their usual line spacing. That's fine. I may be at the max number of line spacing vehicles that I can do here. Something else that probably would help is if this, oh, come on, if this was upgraded to real road, that is gravel road. Oh, come on. Saw it. That was close. Use bulldozer at your own risk. There we go. That's what I wanted. And you're doing this thing again. Don't, no. Ah. Okay, try that again. Come out here. The exact same thing. Would be nice if I could cancel a road upgrade like that, but it's apparently not a thing. Come on. You can do it. Put you there, put you through here. Now connect that one there and get this one on your trail. That should help. That should help the line spacing because they probably slow down when too many vehicles are on the slower roads. Because they can... What's your max speed? Your max speed is 70. You're going 30 right now. So I could just upgrade these to a couple bigger buses, and then I may not have this problem, and I would probably also use less fuel. Here's the quarry guy. Just too painful. I don't think I have a real choice. If I want this to work, I have to put a small gas station out here. That is the right way to go. I know it is. I'm just refusing, but that's fine. I should have a really small farm refueling station. There we go. That's about as much as I need for this area. Put you right on this corner so a lot of people can get you. It's really cheap to build. I still have to fill it. How much can I fit in there? I should have looked at that first. You can hold... Is this one? Yeah. 12 tons of fuel. That is a truckload. I'm okay with that. Actually, no. I want to at least hold 2 truckloads. How about that? So that wasn't working. 12, 12, 12 tons. 90 tons, too much. 20 tons of fuel. Fuel tank. This feels very, very nice. Put you here-ish. Put a road connection on that side. Oh, come on. This game. Ha ha. Let me do it. You connect there. Really? You just said that I could. Okay, last try. I'm sure some of you watching have a problem with that too. It's just what the game likes to do. It likes to mess with you. So, this one is good. Requires some steel and some gravel, but I'm okay with that. Let's get a substation out here that can actually do some good for everyone. Can I want you to be as far away as possible, because I would like to keep this area open for the eventual storage unit that will go in between here for quarried stone, because there is a conveyor belt connection here because it's the gravel plant version 2. Great. Next one, get the 1.2 wire. This should be enough. If I have to upgrade this ever, I'll just have a problem. I'll figure it out then. Looks like there's some wires already over here, so let's just join up with them. Really far away. That's not very helpful. I really don't like that I have to build these pretty much on top of each other, but when you do that, they just look a little more funky than I like them to look. It's not very helpful. Building in the way. Yes, 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 yes. Go right here. And then marry up there, and then, yeah, now, essentially they're not going to build any of these poles. They're just going to have the line sags really far. It's not great, but I'm just going to try to do this manually and space them out a little bit so it makes enough sense to have them where they are. That's fine. That's fine. One here, and then connect you there. Great. Get you built right now, please, and thank you. I need you, and then I need that one, and that is really it for... Oh, no, it's not it, because I also need that guy. So a lot of construction happening now. We do have more workers. That is nice. We are not ready for workers yet. Yeah, this one is pretty much full. We will run into 21-year-olds without own flat very, very soon. How are we doing here? Work days required. Just to draw an excavator is really, really slow. That's okay. But the rest looks fine. Number of workers waiting there is acceptable. I'm happy with that. I think clothing factory is something that I would like to start. Looking back, I don't think gravel was the best decision to go for here, just because it's so slow. So early on, if you want to start this early, maybe just stay away from gravel entirely. It's not a great industry. It's not going to make you a lot of money unless you have a high volume export, which means trains, and to get to trains is really expensive, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Eventually you can probably do it, but for right now, I'm not very comfortable with where we're at. I think I can use a second dump truck now up there, because we're no longer importing gravel. I turned that off a while ago, but look, it has barely moved. I have not upgraded everything, so that's part of it. But yeah, that's where it is. Well, I should probably just buy a second excavator. They are terrible. Actually, I already have one, so that doesn't really matter. Get this one out here. You know what you're supposed to do, and this one can just be assigned, do the normal thing. And as long as you only have one excavator and one truck sitting here, you can set them to wait until loaded and unloaded, simply because there is enough space to get by the entrance. So if the excavator would leave now, this truck could still be here and the excavator could make it back in. If you have 2 trucks, then one truck will block the entrance and the excavator can never come back unless you tell the wagons to not wait until full. Kind of annoying, but it's just a part of it. Part of the game. We just gotta live with it and deal with it and do all the things that we're supposed to do. I need this one. Bricks, board, steel. Yeah, they're probably coming. Okay, okay. There's a lot of construction going on now, which is a little surprising in this area. Maybe I should take back some of that. These guys, yeah. So here for this farm, I'm kind of in between if I should assign these medium farms first or fields first or not. Right now they aren't. And that is more because my harvesters are barely fast enough to harvest a couple fields. I think they harvested 3 total fields last year, and that was end of November. I'd rather have them run on, well, no, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that back. When all, oh, it's too late now. Next time I'm going to change this. What is this? Oh, a little bulldozer? No, oh, tractors. Those are little tractors. Those are the tractors. Next year, I'm going to change this. I'm going to assign the medium fields because they get sown sooner and they start growing sooner and you can start harvesting them sooner, which is why they're a great thing to have. I just don't have it yet, but I'm also not able to collect all the grain at this point. So it does make a huge difference right now. Why? I don't fully understand why the distribution of... Oh, I do understand. The distribution of it is just overloaded with what I have. I should add at least one more of these trucks. Where did I add the other one? Did I add the other one to the distribution office? No. Oh, I think the other one is... That's nice. Is it this one? Nope, it's not that one. I don't know. But I had a third truck. This one. Yeah, this one is continually exporting food. Maybe... No, I'm going to leave you. You're fine. You can do exactly that because the other ones are more responsible for bringing crops back in here. That is great. Food-wise, we're doing good. Happiness is a little lower again. That is sad. Not really sure why. All of these are doing exactly what we need them to do. So, yeah, that should be fine. These guys, they're not able to keep up with things, but just their presence seem to have raised the happiness, which means most of the workers in here are 74, like 60, 70% productivity. That is actually really great. Cool. How's it going over here? That truck is waiting, that truck is waiting, these guys are not doing anything. This one is probably for the quarry. You have one worker to do what now? Go there and do nothing? I guess this is a site that only needs workers and no mechanisms. That could actually help a lot for progress. How is this already almost 20 minutes for an episode? I haven't done anything, but things are moving. We have enough people. I think we should start planning the next industry. Next industry should be clothing because that is food. If I do wood, just because we have a lot of wood available, it's like gravel. It's just such a low quality product that's not going to give us much. But I have gravel now, and I would rather have gravel available when I need it because I would like to turn on trains here pretty soon. I talked about that before. That is still a thing that needs to happen. So, yeah. That's just down the road, and we need it. But outside of that, we can't really do anything. I would like to. I can start planning the next city up here, but without having a sufficient amount of workers. We have higher education workers. We have a lot of them now. That's actually surprising and also pretty bad because electronics. This is why happiness is down. Sadly, I will have to turn them on now. I turned them on for a little while because we always had electronics stuck inside a truck because of the percentages. If you have really small percentages, they seem to get stuck more. But yeah, we need electronics now. They're super expensive, but they help with happiness. And since we have mostly educated workers, with the new update, that's something that they ask for more. The educated ones want more electronics, and electronics also break down over time, so they have to replace them. It's just more expensive. Not necessarily a good thing, but it is a thing. Cool. Something that I actually think I should do here. I don't like how this whole thing is set up, but I think I can do something with it. Give me a road there, and then give me the wooden bridge. The wooden bridge is terrible, but it's super cheap. So, where are you? Wooden bridge, arch bridge, beam bridge, prefab, steel brick. Beam bridge with trolley. Where is... Oh, here. Wooden bridge. That's the one I was looking for. Can you turn green? Green, 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 green. Where do you have to go? I was hoping we would already have it by there, but obviously that wasn't the case. But here is as good. There's not really... There you go. If we can get this one started, we can actually get into this area, and then later on when we have steel available, we can start building the steel bridge. But for right now, this is pretty cheap. Only a couple tons of boards, some work days and all that. That's something we're going to build once we have the other construction types, zones, all finished. What are we doing? The fuel tank is getting close to done. The voltage wires weren't even touched yet. The grain storage is just a low, slow triggle. What's this? Oh, that building. This may be highest priority. But for right now, we are still okay. We have 21s living without their flat, so this one needs to get done ASAP. I think we can speed this up by allowing more workers. We are currently out of bricks. Bricks, 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 micromanage. I can always remove the other... Yeah, these are stuck. Well, you already dropped off what you wanted. What are you dropping off? Barely any boards. That's fun. But I would like one of you, I don't care which one, but one of you bricks to, yeah, you're bringing it all the way out to the building, so there's not much else I can do. I can't really micromanage those unless I turn off all the other construction, and then I could do it a little faster, but I don't think that's going to make a huge difference in this case. We'll just leave that where it is. You know, they are doing what they're supposed to do. I did say I wanted to add one extra harvester here, but honestly, it doesn't even matter if I add an extra harvester there, because right now we just don't have the storage, and I'm not sure that this is going to be done in time. As you can see, we currently don't have any workers here. I think I only have one bus here as well, so that's not conducive to what I want to do. Cool, 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 cool. 1441, that looks good. This is good. Quarried stone, yeah, we just don't have any, and I can't... Oh, I can. Reduce this number to just one person, honestly, is fine. The frequency at which we get stuff in is very, very low. Great. Awesome. Money-wise, I've been sitting at this number for a long time, and believe it or not, I haven't taken out a loan yet. Like, there's nothing on these guys, which is pretty good. Crimes, reported crimes, all of this last year. I haven't actually looked at this. Police did not investigate 68. That's almost all of them. And that means it's not that they're not on this list. It just means that they didn't solve the crime. Yeah. So what we need is more workers here, more workers everywhere, but now they're going to run away because we don't have enough people here. Maybe, how about we get this guy done? Yeah. Yeah, you wiggle, Crane. You're missing something again. What is your problem? You're missing bricks right now. Well, at least bricks are cheap. Bricks is exactly what I want to see us missing. There are some bricks. Beautiful. Get this done. The color scheme looks a little similar to what the other Stelinkas already look like, so I'm happy about that. You see a little path that's left over there? Yeah, I need to fix that. There's some more bricks. Then 2 loads of boards, and then this one should be done in no time. The big crane from the NATO side is actually really, really nice, and it works really well. Please, 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 please bring me some more boards. There you go. High priority item. Beautiful. Got a building done, and now people can move in and stop running away. We just have a couple. Citizens' health is low. How is your health low? It's 70%. What is your problem? What did you do? 99 and 41%. What happened to you? University education. Why is your health so low? Are you just dying? Lifespan 57. Yeah, I don't understand. Maybe that's a random number that's generated that did something really weird? I don't know. Yeah, working shift, education level. There are some demands. Visit doctor. Yes. And doctor here... There are barely any patients sitting in here, so I'm hoping that you can make it to the doctor just fine and get treated. Yep, you got your visit, and now your health is at 53%. That was weird. I'm not sure why that would have been so low, but it is what it is. Guess it's okay. We are down to just the grain storage now. That is actually really good news. I am hoping, very much hoping, that I can assign the distribution office to that guy, because I couldn't do it to the grain storage from earlier. Unload 30%. Yep, I'm happy with that. That car is moving, the truck is moving, so we can get that actually done. That's wonderful. Again, money-wise, we're doing so much better than I expected. That is really, really good. I would like to increase the happiness, but right now there's not much I can do. I just don't have the access that I need. However, these guys... no, this one. I need more money coming in. I need a lot more money coming in. Before I do the bridge, once this guy is done, we should be able to get the connections that we need. Now, this is something that I can fix. We need a gravel path connection right here. Go in there and then all the way to here. I don't want to cut off that path yet unless we absolutely have to. Yes, assign you and then use your machines to make this happen. I'm pretty certain this is in walking range still. Otherwise I'm really screwed, but this should be fine. So yeah, that's our next industry, which also means I think I need another distribution office. What do you store? Yeah. This is a problem. Do I have to turn this into bigger than 1 ton? Maybe that will help. Still not delivering it. Not helping. Still not delivering. Now you're delivering something. Great. Yeah, I don't want to have that much electronics to be able to buy, but I don't know what else to do with that guy. I did upgrade the road here at some point in the past, and that looks good. Get me... Oh, this is not bad. This may actually get done before harvest is in full swing. That will work. That will make me happy. Don't worry, I found a building that looks old enough that's able to actually exist there. So, yeah. I'd like to think of what's next. Because gravel, it's moving. We've kind of stuck around this number for a while now. I would anticipate this to move a lot faster now with the fuel tank right over in this corner. I do need a couple more trucks, however, these trucks I'm pretty sure are NATO trucks. Let's see if we can buy any. Okay. Dumper. Total capacity, this one, 7 tons. Actually, that's not huge difference to what we are currently seeing. So maybe I can buy a couple of these to just speed up the process. Sure. There is the danger now that we may, like in this case, if there's a truck standing here, it would not work because this guy cannot leave. Now, is this... Oh, it is in range of both of them. Here's what we're going to do. Because I'm pretty sure this truck will never have to drive here. Like, once a year is probably too much. Assign those two. Unload fuel. Storage percentage, whatever. That looks great. And now I have no problem assigning the trucks that I just bought. If I would have done it before, it wouldn't have worked. And it also doesn't work if you don't have power connected to those gravel quarries. It's just, they need power to refuel. It's just what you have to do. There's one. Use the other. You guys go make me some gravel, please. And hurry up. 162,000. I feel really good where we are on the money. I'm kind of surprised to say that, but I feel really good about that. I just don't like where we are with gravel right now. Quarried stone, I need like 6 or 7 of these guys sitting here, but I can't afford that many trucks right now before I have an industry that actually makes it worth it. Which should be this one. You are finishing that. Excellent. And then I can see if this is actually in range, which I'm pretty certain it will be. I'll follow you. Almost a quarter full. I feel... Building factory is moving. Factory connection is moving. Grain storage is moving. I don't want to add anything else right now, but once something else finished, I will add this this new residential building. The snowplows, I think, have been very valuable to have in this area. That's good. Yes, the fields are almost ready. How much do you need? Growing process. Not as far as I want it to be. Unemployment is really good. Living with parents is fine. Due to small child. Due to small child. We have 2 kindergartens sitting here. I don't really want to add another one right now because we are dedicating 8 workers per shift. That's 24 workers, and out of like this many, that's a lot. um, good. No, I want to look ahead. I would like to add 1 more building here, then start the bridge here, and with that, I would like to get a new construction office out here. There is some part of me that wants to get some NATO money, but the closest NATO connection is very far away. Essentially, we don't have one unless we have a ship. And I'm really far away from a ship, so I don't have NATO money. If I take out a loan now, my money will essentially go down, but I think I get a penalty eventually when I can pay it back. That's not going to be very helpful. There's a power outlet over here. Where are you? There's the power outlet. Yeah, that's not going to help. Eventually, I can totally export some power there, but right now I don't even have coal available yet. Coal is somewhere... Yeah, it's on the way there, and once I get there, I can totally do it. But for right now, bauxite is my main export. I need trains to be able to export bauxite effectively, and I probably start with the raw bauxite, and then I'm going up to the processed bauxite. Yeah, that's what I have to do. So I would like to get there soon, but right now we don't have enough workers to do that. Right now we don't have enough money to do that, and all those things. So I need this industry to actually start moving. Also, I should probably start importing fabrics. I need a couple more covered holes, but I can't afford them from the NATO site. That's the thing. These are the good ones. This is the good one that I'm using, but that's not going to work. So what can I do here? Covered hole. Total capacity is tiny. Very tiny. I want to see something. You have engine power 60 kilowatts. The one that I'm driving that I like, you have engine power 100 kilowatts. So you're going to use a little more fuel. Yeah, no, but I can't afford that. Covered holds. I don't really have a choice. I need more stuff to happen. These have the right size. They're just too small. Okay, you go there. You do this. 35 minutes in. I don't want to do another week of slow episodes like this. There's just not enough happening yet. We just don't have enough resources. It's a slow start. I may actually let this run for a couple of years. I'm going to finish the clothing factory. And then we'll see where we are. Because money-wise, we're actually doing pretty okay. We are making money. We are making enough products to make money from those. Even with the gravel. Gravel is not my favorite, but it's doing things. As you can see, the trucks are full. They're briefly waiting. Just looking what the frequency is, if that works. Yep, they're briefly waiting. That's exactly what I want to see. Yeah, no, this is how it's going to be. This number is ticking up. That's excellent. We only have 1 person really working here. I have that on purpose because as long as we can't have more volume of quarried stone coming in, there's no reason to have more people working there. So that is nice. Now we can check if this is walking range. It is definitely in walking range. That's all I needed to see. I would like to not have outside construction workers walk here because that's silly. I think that's what would come from the bus station. But yeah, that's not what we want. Fabric. That was the next thing. I would like fabric to be imported. There you go, that one. And bring that over there, and then I would like clothes to be exported eventually, instead of imported. Which, we're not going to do that right now. Yes, but I think another distribution office is in order. This one is not super expensive, but the vehicles to make a run, they will be expensive, and I need some money for that first. No, thank you very much for your patience. I hope this is still educational. I hope you still see something, but yes, I will run this forward for a little while while this needs to be done. But once we have grain in there, that will be really good for this whole industry area. Well, really good. Just for our food, which we... How much are we importing right now? That's something good to look at. Last year, when I produced all of this, we have imported 658 tons of crops. I will produce more than that. I know that I can take down these 6 fields and these 2 for sure. This is 900, this is 1800, so these are 300 each. And this is another 600, so at least 2400 tons of crops, which is more than we're consuming right now, which is really, really, really nice to see, because it may also mean we can export crops. It's not something I want to do, but there's an option for that. We can use a crane now for the last construction piece. That is excellent. We have everything on site. That's good. Need to finish. Yeah, no, this is looking really, really good. Still just quarter full, so nothing has changed there. This guy's moving along really, really nice. Building factory and grain storage. That factory connection is done. No, this is great. Let's sign one more of these because I do have to start hoarding some people. This is always a little scary when I see that, but I think we can just add... I don't know. The trucks that we have should be fine, and they look like they're not slowing down as bad anymore, so that is helpful. But I think I have to... That's a really terrible connection. I think I have to turn this into a real gravel road, otherwise it will just keep complaining. Let me... There you go. Gravel road that. I would like to gravel road this, but this may be a thing that I have to do later when I don't need workers for a little while. That's okay. I'll allow that. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. I'm working towards making this faster, but a lot of you have asked for an earlier start. This is where we are. I didn't want to start earlier than this because it's even slower. But we are moving along slowly. What is this guy creeping along for? Why are you only going 30? Oh, that's your maximum speed. I didn't know that. I did not realize that, so they don't even benefit from the faster roads. I think we can get this one done with the outro. Did I say thank you very much for watching? I thank all of you for your patronage, just for hanging out with me. It's fun. Because of you that I continue doing this, otherwise I would just do it by myself and nobody needs to know about it. But no, you guys make this really, really fun. Love to hear your input. I know that I will be a little ahead of the episodes just because my schedule does it that way. But I would love to hear what you have to think. Anything at all would be really, really, really nice to know. But yeah, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.